Hello, wrestling fans, boxing fans, and everybody out there. It's Raw Time. Wrestling and boxing forever. Now, AEW and New Japan are going to be doing a pay-per-view together as they call it the Forbidden Door. One of the matches that I know is going to happen at that pay-per-view, or a matchup that I'm hoping will happen, is Kenny Omega versus Okada. David Meltzer gave that matchup 6 stars. It was great. The Owen Hart Memorial Tournament is going on right now. Here's what I know so far. Adam Cole, he just qualified by beating New Japan Pro Wrestling's Tomohiro Ishii. So it's Adam Cole, Samoa Joe, and Kyle O'Reilly. And FTR will be going against each other in a qualifying matchup. So, we'll see what happens with that. Now, the NWA is getting ready for Power Trip 2. Brian Myers, the former tag team partner of the wrestler formerly known as Zack Ryder, Matt Cardona. He now calls NWA home, and he will challenge Nick Aldis. They're going to go one-on-one. Also on that card, Harry Smith, a.k.a. Davey Boy Smith Jr., from the Commonwealth Connection, will take on Mike Knox. Homicide, the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Champion, will be on display as well. I love what the NWA is doing with the Junior Heavyweight Championship because they treat it as a big deal. That belt is heavily featured. Homicide has been a very active champion, defeating Austin Aries in his first title defense, Doug Williams in a next title defense. So the Junior Heavyweight Championship is a very competitive landscape right now. You got Kobe Carino, who's getting a shot at Power Trip 2, but you also have Kerry Morton, the son of Ricky Morton, on the heels of being the NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. We also have excuse me, folks. We also have Rip Titus, who is going to get who's going to get a future shot at the Junior Heavyweight Championship after a disqualification win over Darius Lockhart. Now, Darius Lockhart, it's not over between him and Rip Titus. This is not over. We could be looking at a 4-way feud with Homicide, Darius Lockhart, Rip Titus, and Kobe Carino. It's going to be a great time for wrestling fans. And speaking of wrestling, in Ohio Valley Wrestling news, now I don't follow I'm still learning about Ohio Valley Wrestling, learning the roster and things like that. But here's what I know so far. Jesse Goddard, a former Impact Wrestling talent. Muhammad Bali Shera, another former Impact Wrestling talent. They had a matchup where Jesse Goddard lost the Ohio Valley Wrestling National Championship. So I believe that Muhammad Bali Shera, he's still learning. Muhammad Bali Shera, he had a cup of tea in Impact Wrestling. He wrestled for NXT. Now he's in Ohio Valley Wrestling. But I believe that he's in the place he needs to be to learn. And he's the current national champion of Ohio Valley Wrestling. But I do think that he's in the best place he could to learn the psychology of wrestling and all that stuff. Because Brock Lesnar came out of Ohio Valley Wrestling, John Cena, Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas. The list goes on and on of the talent that came out of OVW. And Rebellion from Impact Wrestling, there was 3 title changes. The AAA Women's Champion, Dana Purrazzo, she defended the title, the AAA Women's Championship, against Tyra Valkyrie. And she lost that championship to Tyra Valkyrie. A very competitive matchup from A to Z. The X Division Championship that belonged to Trey Miguel now belongs to Ace Austin. I believe that this is his 3rd title reign. 2nd or 3rd title reign as X Division champion for Ace Austin. Redemption for Josh Alexander as he defeated Moose to win his second world title for Impact Wrestling. Rebellion was a great card. I love what the NWA is doing, especially with the Junior Heavyweight Championship. In the second Power Trip event, Camille will be on the card. The television champion Tyrus will be on the card. The Trevor Murdoch will be on hand as well. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great time for wrestling fans. In WWE news, Austin Theory. Austin Theory is your new United States champion after he defeated Finn Balor. They're getting ready to undisputify the World Tag Team titles, the Raw and SmackDown Tag Team titles, just like they did with Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. And WWE 2K22, your boy is still going to get it. But from what I've seen of it on YouTube, it is something to get. It is something to get. They definitely made up for WWE 2K20. They definitely made up for it. Now, words of inspiration is see something you want, Follow your dreams. Follow your heart, your dreams, and work hard to obtain your goals no matter what they are. Ride time. Wrestling and boxing forever. I am out.